yay old. So it's actually been a pretty decent year for me this time. A lot of stuff has happened, and I'm going to try to avoid rambling like I tend to do in these videos, even though I know I'm very well aware I'm rambling right now. But now I've got a script in front of me with bullet points, so hopefully I won't ramble too long. Unless I do. So let's just get started. Nothing's changed. Honestly, at this point, I don't think it's really. I don't think it's important about my weight or my living conditions. And honestly, I don't think people care. I really don't think any of you particularly care about my living or health situation. It's like it's one of those where it's like I'd probably talk about it, but I don't think there's a point in setting a goal for it anymore. And it would show in my videos if stuff had changed. Like different environment. I'd be looking fat. I'm not actually that fat, but I know the weight's going up, so I definitely am working on that. Honestly, at this point, I'm dropping the mentioning the IRL goals. I'll still have them, but I'm not going to mention it in these videos anymore because I don't think there's a point in it, you know, unless it's sort of substantial. Like if I turn around and say, "Hey guys, so update on my jobbing situation. I'm doing YouTube full time. Not doing YouTube full time, probably ever." To I've seen that. I've seen that shit. No thanks. But yeah, there we go on that one. I I wasn't expecting to hit 3,500. Even less, I was expecting to pretty much hit 4,000. At the time of recording this, I've got it right here. I am 40 subscribers away. So unless I get 40 subscribers in 11 days, I didn't get 4,000. But if I did, then boy howdy, that was great because I did have a few periods of not uploading. 90% of it was live for motivation stuff because I still have that as an issue. 10% was something I'll say later on. But overall, I feel I did a very good job because I think at the time it was free. I was aiming for uh like 3,500 from 3,000 views. I think so. That's a found. In fact, I could check. Actually, just looking through my analytics, I know it's a lot of my people that watch are 18 to 24, which is good, which is very good. Because I know for a fact that not I'm not child friendly. Also obligatory. 98% of you that watch my videos aren't subscribed. So if you like what I do, hit that subscribe button. Is that what they do? That didn't feel right. That genuinely didn't feel right. There we go. I got 625 subscribers, I think. Yeah, give or take. Yeah. 200 and then 625 subscribers from throughout the year, which I think is impressive. I'm proud of myself on it. So yeah, you know what? Let's look for 5,000. Let's bank off that exponential growth and me actually changing things up. I've been given some advice from somebody, so definitely something to look into, especially if I decide I want to up my production game because I am very, very, very lazy. I did keep learning Unity. Then I just stopped. It's done because, man, I hate programming on rail shooters. It feels really restrictive. It feels really boring. I didn't really like on rail shooters before, anyway. At least not the non arcade ones. Um, I do need to get back onto it, but I'm also debating on trying to pivot and learn C++ because of the whole thing with Unity. If you know, you know. Um, Realistically, I'm just going to keep practicing with the learning stuff. I keep telling myself I'm gonna get the Lost Spartan mod done, but I'm lazy again. So yeah. I forgot I set this as a goal. Genuinely, I only found it out because I went back to last year's video of this and saw I had a goal for voice acting. I'm just thinking, I said I was gonna do voice acting stuff. So, whoops. Unless you include that Frieza video as voice acting, in which case, mission accomplished? I'll see if I can actually do some actual voice acting stuff this year. I did 19 animations this year. 2 with Ultra Kill, 14 being Half-Life 1, and 3 of them, that's not 3, being Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Those last 2 ended up on Life Aero videos because I was commissioned to make them. Well, okay, not 5 of the Half-Life ones, but they all wound up in a Life Aero video. I was commissioned. That is the thing I'm most proud of this year. That my quality is so good that somebody actually came to me and said, hey, I want to make a video. I want your animations and I want you to do more. I will pay you. I still can't believe it that my quality is good enough to be in Life Aero's videos. He's got animators in there who are leagues above me, and yet he considers mine like suitable enough for what he does or what he wants even. And I'm beyond thankful for it. You know, like this animation is not going to be. I know I said I wasn't going to ramble, but I'm going to ramble about this because I this is my proudest moment for this year. Because I've been doing animation for 10 years now. 10 years. And I'll admit, I've been lazy. I've not put a lot of effort in. And it took these commissions to, like, you know, give me a boot up the backside and actually make high quality stuff. In quick succession, mind you. Like, the Life Aero's, the Marvel's Capcom stuff that I did, those 3 animations, that was a week of solid work. And I got it to him in a week. I didn't even feel rushed. I just got my head down, got it working, and I made it. And Sorry, I've got a lot of energy today, and this is amplifying it a bit. It's just because I can't believe it. Don't get me wrong, this isn't like a case of like, oh boy, you know, first Life Aero, then professional. I don't think I want to do this professionally, but as a side hustle, absolutely, I'll fucking do this. I'll do animation as a side hustle. Great, you know, don't have to worry too much about crunch time compared to professional stuff, or you know, but like even if my side hustle is just, you know, doing work for Life Aero, shit, I'm fine with that. Maybe eventually I'll get my prices right. I've been not yelled at but bullied over underselling myself, which I have found that out. But this also means that now I need to get better. I know I'm not, but the way my mind sees it, because I think I've got a bit of an inferiority complex. I know I've got low self-confidence in myself at the very least. Is that I see myself as now part of a club of animators, and I need to match them because I don't think I do match them. I know like Pharaoh thinks that my quality is good enough, but I don't think my quality is good enough compared to everyone else. You know, I see the work they do, and I'm just like, wow, how can I be that good? And that's not to say I'm not downplaying my stuff saying it's bad. It's good, because otherwise it won't be commissioned. But I mean, in comparison to everyone else, and I know comparison is a really bad thing to do, you shouldn't do it, but I'm doing it. And so because of that, I need to get better. I love Source Filmmaker. But I need to get better because unless they release Source Filmmaker 2 publicly, or update Source Filmmaker 1 to 2, then it means I need to learn Blender. So that's my goal for this year. Not about doing animations, because, and this may be a big misinterpretation, but I imagine any animation stuff that I do, I'll be commissioned for at this point. You know, I think I'm in that position, and I think I can say with relative confidence that that is a highly likely thing to happen. So I need to learn to animate in Blender now, and gradually make Blender my primary animation software. I'll still use Source Filmmaker. Hell, I'll probably maybe make the odd animation in Source Filmmaker outside of commission stuff. And you can bet if Source Filmmaker 2 comes out and it's good, which I assume it is based on what I've been seeing from people using essentially the beta of Source Filmmaker 2, then I'll definitely use it. But the plan for this year is to either fully transition over to Blender or at least learn it, which I have been working on learning. I've got a animation course from Dylan Gu that I've been like going over and trying to get the hang of, and I've started getting the hang of it. But there's so much other things in there that I need to learn before I can do anything that this might not be a year thing. This might be a gradual thing, but if I want to feel like I belong in this club, and again, I know it's stupid that I'm comparing myself to everyone else and talking about a club when it isn't. It's just a group of animators that Livera likes that he's gotten. But the point is, if I want to feel that I can look at these people as equals more than I already do, then I have to get better and I have to match their quality. And by God, that's what I'm going to work on. Look, I ain't proud of myself on this one. I did like one drawing and I didn't even finish it. I really have let myself down on this one because I generally do want to get better at drawing. But I have a motivation problem. I'm lazy. I have got incredibly low motivation to do things. You know, if anything, and I know I said I'm skipping the IRL things, but maybe that's something, a goal to put for myself IRL. Stop being so lazy. Find the solution to your lack of motivation. Do work. Social. Well, I mean, I've already started socializing, but you know, that kind of stuff. So, you know, I've got 7 alts in Final Fantasy XIV, and I stopped playing them because I wanted to do some art to signify like advancements in the story. I think I might have mentioned this before. That's what I'll do. Complete the next set of art for all the characters. And probably some stuff in regards to my D&D campaign. We'll set that as a goal. This is literally going back to what I said a second ago about low motivation and such. I had a video about the 20 years of MMOs I've played. At the time of this recording, 1st of November. I hardly done any work on it. If it's out before this video's out, then great. I did it. If not, which is most likely, fuck is wrong with me? Yeah. Let's set myself a very modest, easy goal. 1 complicated video a year. Simple, small goal. 12 months to do something big. And then we can gradually work our way up. But that's everything. That is a reflection of everything I set out to do. Admittedly, I didn't get many of my goals regardless. I mean, I got the subscriber goal, I got the animation goal. I didn't get anything else. But I like to think the achievement that I got with animation helps offset it. It doesn't disregard it. It's not an excuse. But I feel it offsets it much. You know, I said at the beginning of this video that I had this script and that I won't ramble, but yet here I am. I don't know how much I've edited this down, but I'm at 18 minutes on OBS. So I'm not going to ramble any further. I've set my goals for the next 12 months. And by God, do I hope I can get some of these achieved. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And here's to another year. Bye-bye!